Jessie, did you find a recipe you want to try?
I'm looking. I miss Cook.
I know you do, darling. So do I. But she's only next door at the Red Cliff. She'll come by and visit us a lot.
Well, how long are we going to be for?
Oh, Jessie, darling, we're not poor. We're just going to have to cut back on non-essential things for a little while. Things like a butler and a cook and a gardener. We'll manage.
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Megan.
Hey there, Toot.
Hi.
How's it going?
Okay.
Hi.
Hey, we're about to fix dinner. Want to help?
Oh, sure.
Great. So, have you talked to Jake?
Well, we keep missing each other's phone calls, but he did send me a letter, overnight courier.
Yeah? How's he doing?
Oh, I miss him.
If you hadn't shown up in another 2 minutes, I was headed to City Hall without you. Alex, I'm sorry. I thought you were Cassie. We're going to interview the Parks Commissioner today.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
No. You didn't disappoint me. I'm just surprised, that's all. What are you doing here?
Well, I came to see how you were. I missed you. I thought you would call after you came back from the New Jersey shore.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. You know, things have been so crazy around here. And then last night, Clint and Vicky had a little farewell party for the household staff.
Oh, a farewell party.
Yeah, they're cutting back, just tightening up the purse strings. So Heron's going to retire. Mrs. Daly's going to cook for the Radcliffes. So whole family just got together to say goodbye to everyone.
Well, I'm so glad you got back from your adventure in one piece. Welcome home, Bo. Welcome home. Hey, I'm sorry I wasn't able to get here sooner.
Darling, you wouldn't have been able to talk anyway. Asa decided to work at home so he could keep his eye on me. I'm a total wreck.
Listen, where is he now?
I convinced him to take Al down to the toy store.
Renee, listen, Asa knows that something is wrong. You have to tell him. You have to end this whole thing right now.
I can't. I don't think I can.
Listen to me. I know he's going to be devastated when he hears that Max is not his son, but he's going to be able to deal with it. It'll be okay as long as he hears it from you. The longer you wait, the worse it's going to make it.
She's right, Renee. If you don't tell your husband what's going on, someone else might.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time.
Get out of my house now!
Stop. That's not going to work right now.
You better listen to your friend, Renee. You don't want to push me around. I have information that could kill your husband.
Now listen, you better listen to her, friend. You have spent your entire life delivering babies, helping mothers who needed you. You don't want to go hurting someone right now, especially not some people who have been as good to you as Asa and Renee.
Why bother to appeal to her sense of decency and compassion? She doesn't have any.
No, I don't believe that. I saw your decency and your compassion when I went to Sweetwater to have little Sarah. That is why I brought you back to Landview. Now, you have a good life here. Your daughter is with you. She is happy. Why ruin all of that?
What kind of a fool do you think I am? Would you be happy spending your whole life doing for others? Living in someone else's house? Taking orders? Never being able to get a bank account together? No, you wouldn't be happy with that, and honey, neither am I. Especially now, when I can have everything that I've always dreamed of. Renee knows what that is. She's going to see to it that I get what I deserve.
A prison term for blackmail, that's all.
Oh, you won't send me up, Renee. Because the whole secret about Max would be out.
Well, maybe it's time it did come out.
Well, it might be time, but it's not going to happen. Renee has had plenty of time to confide in her husband, but she hasn't done it. But she has confided in someone else. Carlo Hesse. Yes. Yes, I was in the park yesterday. I saw and heard everything. Now, why don't you two sit down and we'll discuss this calmly?
I have no intention of discussing anything with you. This little party is over, and your dreams are finished. Because when Asa comes home, I'm going to tell him not only about Max, but about you. And I would strongly suggest that you pack your bags for Statesville, because Asa and I assure you, are going to press charges. Come on, Asa. Come on, let's get out of here, Tina.
And after you tell him about Max, are you going to confess your little rendezvous with Carlo Hessa?
Lucky hasn't said more than 2 words since we landed in Tokyo, if you can believe that.
No, I don't.
He's out now buying tapes. He thinks he can learn Japanese in 3 hours. We're going to Paris tomorrow for 2 days, and then back here to Tokyo.
Wow.
You won't. Oh, listen to this. You won't believe this house. I have my own wing, 8 rooms, 2 baths, and a kitchen. This is some life. I'm trying to be cool about it, but it just seems too incredible. And then he goes on to say how much he loves me and misses me.
And you miss him.
I do. I do. I keep reading this letter over and over again, thinking it'll make me feel better, but it doesn't.
Listen, did Hunter give you those Fridays and Mondays off so you could fly to Tokyo or wherever?
Yeah, no. Well, he's going to try and work it out. Meantime, I just have to count the days until I'm with Jake again and stop pining away about his not being here. I mean, it's not the end of the world.
No, but I'm sure it's very difficult, especially at night.
Yes, it is. Enough of my problems. You have enough of your own.
Listen, don't you ever be afraid to come and tell me how you feel, ever. Besides, we're really getting a handle on things around here, aren't we? Now, we're all just going to make do, and we'll be fine.
Oh, well, you're always able to make do. I'm not so good at that.
Oh, you'll learn.
You know, Jake is making a lot of money now, and I've got a very good job on Fraternity Row, and if you ever needed some help, I hope
Sweetheart, thank you. No. Oh, darling, I really appreciate the offer, but no, it's not necessary. We'll manage, and so will you. It's not forever, you know that.
I'll get it.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Sure. Hello? Oh, hi, Uncle Court. Okay. Mom, it's Uncle Court.
Thank you, sweetheart. Yes, Cord. Well, Clint and I discussed that in a memo this morning. We put out the memo. There's a copy of it in the library, actually. Okay. Do you want to hold on, or you want me to call you back? Hold on. Excuse me. This might take a while.
Oh, that's okay. I'll take care of Jess. Help her do whatever it is that she's doing. What are you doing?
I'm looking for chicken recipe.
Aha! Wasn't that a great party that they gave for Cook and Heron and the rest of the staff last night?
Yeah. Do you cook?
No, not really, no. I mean, Jake and I usually order in. We used to order in. He did most of the cooking. But I can read and follow recipes very, very well. What do you say? Do we surprise Vicky? You and I make dinner tonight.
You and me?
You and me.
Did you read Cassie's article?
Yes, I thought it was wonderful.
Oh, it's really great stuff. I mean, the interview with the crew, you know, you got the feeling you were really on the boat with those guys. Like, any minute it just might break up and afraid everybody's going to drown.
It must have been horrible for them, but it wasn't easy for you either.
No, for us, it was really a piece of cake. I mean, we're on land in a lighthouse. These guys are out in the middle of the ocean on a fishing boat.
Yeah, but that trip out there was really dangerous, and Vicky, I've never seen Vicky so upset. She was just furious with Cassie.
Oh, yeah. So was I. In fact, I even fired her.
You did?
Yeah. And I turned around, I hired her back. She's a damn good reporter. I did kind of lead her along, make her spend the night wondering if she was going to have to find another job somewhere.
Was she upset?
No, I don't think so. But she did pretend that she was, so that's okay.
So there was no way that you could get back to Landview after the storm passed, huh?
No, the road out to the main highway, the whole thing was underwater. So the Coast Guard just told us to stay right where we were.
And they couldn't rescue you?
No, there was no need to. We were safe.
But the lighthouse wasn't operational. I mean, you couldn't have had any electricity, right? I mean, you didn't have dry clothes or a place to sleep. You must have been very uncomfortable.
No, really, we were just fine. There was electricity. Cassie scrounged around. She found some old clothes that were dry for us to put on. We even had instant coffee.
Was there a bed to sleep in?
No, we found some blankets, and we had to sleep on the floor. We didn't get much sleep, actually, but Cassie managed to find a bottle of brandy. As a matter of fact, it was 20-year-old cognac.
You reporters really lead a glamorous life, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I'd say on a scale of 1 to 10, this probably rated about a -5 on the glamour scale. I ain't no reporter either. I don't want to be one. I'll leave that to Cassie.
Well, good for you. I like having you here, free from danger.
Well, look who's talking. I mean, you had a dangerous life every day that you were working for the FAB.
Yes, but those days are over now, you see. The most dangerous thing in my life is when I come through with a contract that's not exactly right for Asa. Well, almost.
Rex? He hasn't bothered you recently, though. Maybe that guy just gave.
I hope so. I really do. Bo, would you like to have dinner with me tonight? Are you free? I mean, if you are, I will even spring for the whole thing.
What?
I'm Cassie. Sorry, I'll come back later.
No, what are you talking about? Come back. No, we've got an interview to do, remember?
And I wanted to tell you how much I enjoyed your article.
Isn't it?
I will tell Asa the simple truth. I went to the park alone. Carlo just happened to find me there. There was no secret rendezvous.
Besides, Asa is well aware of the fact that Carlo has been in love with Renee for years.
Oh, well, then he'll believe me when I tell him that Renee and Carlo are having an affair.
Oh, my God.
He will not believe you because Asa is well aware of how much Renee loves him, and he knows how she feels about Carlo, how she hates him.
Well, then how does it happen that Carlo knows all about Max, and Asa, her own husband, knows nothing? How can that be? Unless, of course, Renee's indulging in a little more pillow talk with Carlo than with Asa.
If you say that...
Oh, and if Asa finds that out, why, he is so possessive, and he's so hot-headed, why, he's liable to go after Carlo with a shotgun.
Renee, don't listen to her. She's just desperate to get more money from you.
$25,000 sounds like a nice, round figure to me. Oh, in cash, of course. Unless you prefer that I went to the Intruder and told them my story. Oh, Miss Dorian, Lord, I'm sure would be happy to pay whatever price I asked for that. Why, she would do anything to get back at this family.
Dorian wouldn't dare think of printing your filth. Because she's smart enough to know that Asa would sue her for every cent she has.
Oh, well, I've had my eye on that lady. And she is also smart enough to protect herself. And let's face it, I mean, your love affair with Carlo would sell a lot.
I am not having an affair!
Well, that doesn't matter. Because I can make everyone believe that you are. Oh, I can send this family into such a tailspin, the like of which you've never seen before. Now, you want to risk that. You want to risk that, Renee? Or you want to get me my cash?
I'm not giving you one damn dime. And I'm not listening to any more of your threats. But I am giving you exactly 1 hour to pack your bags and get out. Come on, Tina.
You better smarten up, Renee, or your marriage will be over before sundown.
Renee, honey, you can't leave it like this.
Darling, Carlo wanted me to see him at 5:30. I'm going to ask him to leave town, and this will all be over.
Alex really loved your article, Cass.
I thought it was fascinating. I was spellbound. It was as if I was actually on the boat that capsized. Thanks.
Cassie loves to run out and cover a story, but she's a little shy when somebody compliments her work.
Oh, well, humility never won anyone a Pulitzer Prize.
No, but insubordination will.
Well, you do think that the article about the fisherman is Pulitzer material, don't you? Will you two please stop it? I was happy to get the story and a byline.
I didn't save a few lives at the same time. Look, I hate to cut this short, but we've got to get over to City Hall.
Well, I can cover this myself, really.
No.
Well, don't you think Cassie can handle it?
Yeah, wait, are you kidding me? Alex, she's interviewed ambassadors, heads of state, political figures. This Parks Commissioner, this guy's going to be small potatoes for Cass.
Right, then let her handle it alone.
Well, unfortunately, Mr. Park Commissioner, he's got a real big ego.
Bo's right. He wouldn't even return my phone calls until he found out I was the mayor's daughter.
No, and then he calls here and he wants me to, he wants ask me a lot of questions about her confidence. He wants Vicky to do the interview. She said absolutely not, so I'm going to go along with Cass.
Oh, so this is a pretty important interview. Well, it could be, if I'm right and there's a story here.
No, but if there is a story, otherwise this could end up just being a fluff piece.
I don't do fluff pieces.
Oh, okay. But just remember, when you're talking to this guy, you got to make him think that he's really the banner is his friend, okay? You got that? Scoop? Hmm?
Got it, boss.
All right.
So, you two run along. Thanks. Are we going to have dinner together, Bo?
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm going to have to take a rain check, okay? We're going to be working on that story later on if we're able to get some information out of this guy. But if I can, I'll call you later, okay? Sure. Okay. You got your tape recorder?
Of course.
Put a tape in the tape recorder?
Bo.
No, I'm just checking. I'm checking.
Loving care means never go gray. Wash it away. We're saying never.
Well, thank goodness. I was afraid you wouldn't show up.
Please. I asked you not to touch me.
Renee, I just want to comfort you.
Carla.
I want to help you.
I'm not here by choice. I'm here because Duane followed me to the park yesterday. She saw us together. She overheard our conversation.
So what?
And she is threatening to tell Asa that you and I are having an affair.
My God, that woman will stop at nothing.
So the solution to the whole thing is, Carlo, if you would just please agree to leave town.
Leave town?
Because if Duane carries
Now,
out her
Asa
threat...
wouldn't believe it. He trusts you enough to know that you'd never be unfaithful to him.
No, that is not the point. The point is that it will make it easier for me to deal with Duane.
Easier for you to deal with Duane or Asa? You're afraid he'll come gunning for me.
Carlo, if you truly care about me, you will leave town. And I will give you whatever you want in return. But you must understand this. Ace's love and trust are all that matter to me, and I will do whatever I can to protect that.
It's showtime, Rex. One more time. Thanks to my friend at the FAB. Not too much if it's as strong as I remember. Perfect. It's going to work.
Tina!
Lisa! Hi, how was the toy store? Did Al have fun?
Yes, he did. Where's Renee?
I don't know. She's not around, so I think I'm just going to take off. Why don't you tell her I'll see her
Why
later?
don't you wait for her? She shouldn't be gone that long. Did you see a note?
A note?
Yes, Duane said there was a note here for me. Someone hand-delivered it, she said.
It must be around here someplace, really. I'll see you later, Asa.
Wait, what's your rush?
I have to get home and fix supper for the kids.
Well, if you're so worried about fixing supper for the kids, why'd you come over here in the first place?
I was just driving by and I was...
Cut the bull, Tina. Just be straight with me. What are you doing sneaking around this room?
I am not sneaking around this... Listen, Asa, I really resent you giving me the 3rd degree here, all right?
I'm not giving you the 3rd degree. Don't you understand, Tina? I'm worried about Renee. She's frantic because she runs away from me. She disappears, nobody knows where she's gone.
She just has a lot on her mind lately.
But you know what's going on. Why can't you tell me? I want to help the woman.
Asa, I'm sorry. She will be all right. I have to go, all right?
You do.
Asa, look, before you read the note, I have an idea about what it says, and I just think you should tear it up and not... Look, Asa, somebody is just trying to upset you, and you should really just stay calm and...
Carlo and Renee having an affair?
No, Asa, you know how much Renee loves you, and you know how she hates Carlo.
Do you know who wrote this note?
Look, just wait around here, and Renee will come back. She'll explain everything to you.
It says here, Renee is going to meet Carlo at the park. Is that true? Is that true, Tina? Never mind. You see, I'm going to find out for myself.
Asa! 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 Oh, Max!
What's shouting about?
You have to go after him. You have to go get Asa at the park before he kills Carlo Hesser.
Whoa.
What's going on here?
I'm baking the cake for Megan.
You're baking the cake?
She is a chief pastry chef. I'm her assistant.
Here, you want to taste? Very good.
No, thanks. I'm not gonna get poisoned.
Hey.
Joey, the cake's for Megan. She's sad about Jake.
Well, I'll find another way to cheer her up. I'm not eating what you cook. Surprised you didn't blow up the place when you put on the oven.
Hey, yo. Leave your sister alone. Come over here and help us with this cake.
Yeah.
Grandpa Asa says that a man doesn't belong in the kitchen.
Is that so? Well, then how does he explain the fact that some of the greatest chefs in the world are men?
They are?
Yeah, they are, Dumbo. And now that we're poor, we all have to pitch in.
We're not poor, Jessica. We're just not rich.
Right. Money's a little tight, that's all. And things that we're used to having the household staff do for us, we have to do for ourselves.
Like washing our clothes and cutting the grass.
Cooking isn't on my list. Or yours. You know, does Mom know that you are fooling around in here?
Joseph, I am the supervisor here right now, and I'm telling you that your sister is on the way to becoming an expert cook.
If we all don't die first.
Don't pay attention to him.
Boys.
All right.
Okay.
Did we get all the ingredients in there?
Yeah, we did, I think. Well, except this one. I can't find it.
Oh, 1 teaspoon. Who cares? I can't make that much difference. Okay.
Okay.
Pour them in.
Uh-oh.
Go.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, that's perfect.
Switch. Okay, you hold it.
Okay.
Scoop.
Get a lot in here. I can.
Perfect.
All right.
Delish. Mm. All right. You
Okay.
grab that one. I'll grab this one. Perfect. Thank you for making me feel better, Jessica.
Yes. Hey, you're gonna break the tape.
So what? There's nothing here but a lot of hot air. Mr. Potato Head gives us a lousy 20 minutes and spends the time telling us stories about his influential friends.
Maybe you're gonna end up with a fluff piece.
No way. That guy did a professional PR job on us. And did you notice how many times he mentions Vicky's name? 17.
Yeah, but see, he thought that she was a wonderful mayor, and he's even a stronger supporter of her.
You know, Vicky should have fired him. Dad should fire him.
The guy keeps the parks clean, Cass. Now, Vicky had her hands full trying to get rid of all the drugs in Landview because of Carlo Hesse. Herb's had a big budget crisis. How come you're coming down so hard on this guy?
This guy stonewalled us for a reason, Bo. I think he's hiding something.
You sound like...
Like who?
Never mind.
No, you started it. Come on, finish it, please.
You sound like Dorian.
Oh, great. Let me turn around so you can take the knife out of my back.
What, no, do you deny that your mother's suspicious of everybody?
No.
See, well, you're starting to sound just as suspicious, Cass. Now, just be careful.
You are too trusting. That's your problem. You'd make a terrible reporter.
I think I'm a pretty good judge of character. This guy, to me, he's just a harmless bureaucrat who likes to hobnob with all the big boys.
And I think you're wrong. Underneath all that charm...
Come in. Hi. Can I help you guys?
Bo Buchanan?
Yes.
Are you Cassie Callison, ma'am?
Yes.
We've come to see you on official business.
It tears me apart to see you like this.
Then you will promise me that you will leave town as soon as possible.
That's something I can't do.
I love my husband. I'm never going to leave him. Don't you understand? If I wasn't so desperate, I wouldn't even be talking to you. I'm sorry, Carlo. I've always been honest with you. Please let go of this fantasy that you and I someday that we're going to be together again, because we're not. And if you genuinely care about me, you will let me live a happy life with Asa.
I can't leave you now. Not with Duane blackmailing you. How much money does she want
Duane
now?
doesn't matter,
Okay.
no.
How much, Renee?
25,000.
Tell her she'll have it the first thing tomorrow.
No. It will never be enough for her. No, the biggest mistake that I ever did was to give in to her threats. I should have kicked her out. I should have told Asa the truth.
But you didn't.
No. It was the costliest mistake of my life. But I'm going to tell him everything now. I don't know how or when, but I will try to do it with as little pain as possible, and it will be so much easier for me, Carlo, if you leave town, because you see, Asa will have no reason to believe any lies that Duane might tell me. Oh, my God.
Asa!
Oh, my God, Asa.
Stay out of this, Renee. It's between me and him.
Concentrate, Lisa. What are you thinking about?
I don't think we can afford it. I don't know what else to say.
There's something going on that I should know about?
You gotta come home.
Talent and hard work can take our Olympic hopefuls only so far. That's why Minute Maid will continue to make a contribution to the U.S. Olympic Hopeful Fund every time you buy a Minute Maid product. Together,
Asa, darling, please, let's just go home.
I'm not going anyplace, Renee, till I find out how this snake conned you into meeting him.
No, he didn't
Now, I'll tell you everything, Asa, if you're prepared to listen. If not, then take your best shot, my friend, but be forewarned. I'll defend myself.
Good.
No, there'll be no best shots.
I will handle this, Renee.
No,
let's go home.
Asa,
I'll
Renee
explain.
agreed to meet me because I told her I needed a woman's advice about my niece. My niece just lost her father. Charlotte and I are our only living relatives. She's staying with me in Landview now. But the problem is, I don't know how to deal with her, so I asked Renee for her help.
You are a liar, Hesse. You will use any excuse to get near my wife, including your own poor niece.
No, Asa, you're the one who uses people and abuses them. Look what you've done to Renee. Look at the state she's in because of you.
Because of me?
No, please,
Yes.
stop this,
No,
both
are
of
you
you.
so insecure about her love that you can't trust her for 5 minutes with another man? Come on, Asa, she's not a possession. She's a woman. She has a right to lead her own life, to have her own friends.
Not so-called friends who are murderers. And I know her well enough to know she can come here on her own. Now, you've been harassing her ever since you came here. Well, finally, I'm going to put a stop to it. You're going to wish you never heard the name of this damn town.
Oh, that's tough talk for a very old man. But be assured, my friend, I'll be around long after you're dead and gone.
You swine!
Asa, now come on.
Let go!
He's baiting you. Okay, don't fall in his trap.
Hey, what's going on? Just butt out.
Okay, you're right. I don't know what's going on, so why don't you tell me in the car, okay?
Not until I'm finished with this snake.
Okay, you settle this at another time. Now, come on, Asa, let's go.
Asa, please.
Facing danger herself, she did, however, aid and abet the rescue of 9 fishermen from sure and certain death.
Can I give you a hand there, Skipper?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I don't believe this. Why isn't Bo getting a medal and a citation?
I can't answer that.
Well, he's the one that knew how to work the radio and notify the Coast Guard. You guys know that, right?
No, ma'am.
Well, when you get back to your base, I want you to tell your commanding officer.
No, Cassie, listen, it's okay, okay?
But...
Congratulations, ma'am.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I feel terrible. You're the one that deserves this more than I do.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Cassie, God, why don't you just celebrate your moment of glory here?
I can. I'm going to write to the Coast Guard and make sure they give you a medal, too.
Oh, well, okay. Fine. You write the Coast Guard, all right, and I'm going to have this thing framed. I want to hang it right in the newsroom so everybody can see it.
Well, this is the first award I've ever received.
Yeah, well, Alex seems to think that you might win a Pulitzer Prize. I have to agree with that. Would you like to have dinner, and then we could celebrate your courage and your bravery?
Don't you want to have dinner with Alex?
Well, you and I were going to work on this, the article about the parks, so even though we couldn't get much information out of this guy, I know you're not going to let off on him, are you?
No, I'm not.
All right.
But are you sure you don't want to have dinner with Alex?
Yeah, I'm positive, okay? I just have to take these files over to Vicky's, and then I'll call you later, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I didn't know you were still working.
Oh, no, it's perfectly all right. I'm finished for the day, unless, of course, there's a major crisis in the world or in Landview.
Right.
Are you still living over at Ace's?
Oh, yes, but I don't think I'll have to live there much longer.
Did they catch that man who was threatening you?
No, but I haven't heard anything from him lately, so maybe he's given up taking revenge on me.
Ah, is that what the police think? Sit down, please.
Oh, thanks. No, they're just still being very cautious, but I feel like if he still wanted to make a move on me, I would have heard it from him, by now.
Yeah. Well, I hope for your sake you're right. It's very nice to see you smiling again.
Well, I have you to thank for that.
Why?
This was just delivered to me at Ace's.
To Alex?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't say who it's from.
No, but I know it's from Bo. I mean, it smells like gardenias, and he knows that gardenias are my favorite flower.
Isn't that sweet of him? But I had nothing at all to do with that.
Oh, I thought it had something to do with that talk you had with him.
No. Bo makes up his own mind about things, especially personal things. But that's a very good sign. Have you talked to him?
Not since the package arrived.
You know, Court called me a little while ago and said that Bo had a whole mess of stuff I was supposed to look at. He may very well drop it all by on his way home from the banner. You want to stick around and see him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Mom.
What?
Oh, hi, Alex.
Hi, Jessie. How are you?
Good.
What's up, kiddo?
Mom,
What?
Joey's making fun of everything I'm doing in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you just ignore him and then he'll get bored and go away?
I tried. It didn't work.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Do you want to stay for dinner?
Oh, thank you. No, I can't tonight, but I will stick around for a little while to see if Bo does come over.
All right. Excuse me, honey.
Oh, this is beautiful. Is it for you, Mom?
No, darling, it's for Alex. We think it's from Uncle Bo.
You didn't open it yet?
Well, no, I thought I'd wait for Uncle Bo.
It smells like flowers.
Gardenias. If you have something to do, please don't let me keep you.
Oh, I better see what Joey's up to in the kitchen. Would you like a glass of iced tea?
Well, yes, that sounds great.
Thanks.
Renee, are you all right?
I'm fine. Where's Asa? Has he come home yet?
No, I haven't seen him. He took off for the park after he saw Duane's note.
Note? What note?
She wrote a note. I was going to go after you, and I turned around and I saw she was writing something, and I decided to find out what it was. And she had this note, and Asa caught me with it before I had a chance to tear it up.
What did the note say?
It said that you were having an affair with Carlo, and that you were going to the park. I'm sorry, Renee. He kind of lost it, and I don't think he believed the part about the affair. But he just charged out of here. I told Max to go after him. Did they find you?
Asa found me with Carlo.
What happened?
It was awful. Carlo lied as to why we were together, and Asa started arguing with him, and he started to attack him. They got into this terrible argument, and then Max arrived, thank God. Thank God.
Did Carlo say that he would leave town?
He won't.
Ooh. Okay. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't really matter since Duane...
Duane? Where is she?
She's out at the stables with Leanne. Renee, I think once you tell Asa about Max, that he'll find a way to deal with What are you doing? Renee? Renee, what are you doing? You cannot take the gun. Put it back. We will find a way to deal with this, I promise.
It's all right, Tina. It's all right.
Renee?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Where's Asa?
He's not here. Excuse me.
No. What the hell is going on?
I will tell you later, Max.
No, you're gonna tell me now.
What are you doing?
Mom, we really have to have a talk.
Why don't you say hello to Alex first?
Sorry, I didn't say hi, Alex.
Hi. I understand you've been causing some trouble here in the kitchen?
Mom, I think this is a really, really scary idea, having Jessie cook our meals for us.
Well, she's not cooking them alone. And by the way, you are not eating a sandwich this close to dinner.
I'm not eating what Jessica cooks. I mean, look at this place. Cook would have a heart attack.
But darling, it's only messy. It's not unsanitary.
Well, don't bet on it. Megan's letting Jessie do everything. I swear, she is going to poison us.
Where's Megan?
I don't know. She went up there a little while ago.
Hey, did the timer go off, Joe?
What time?
The oven timer.
Right.
Cake. It smells wonderful. Yes, we decided to make, well, dessert first. Wait till you see this cake. Well, wait a minute. What happened?
I rest my case.
Well, honey, did you bake it long enough?
Did you sabotage our cake, Joey?
Hey, I didn't touch those things.
We followed the instructions faithfully. Well, almost faithfully.
What do you mean, almost?
Well, we didn't have one of the ingredients.
Baking powder?
Oh, 1 teeny-weeny teaspoon, big deal. What is that, what makes it rise?
Yeah, it is.
Joey, it's not funny. Jessica was counting on me. She's going to be devastated.
Oh, come on. It's not a major crisis.
Mom, really, you got to get cooked back.
All right, Joey, that's enough.
All right, where is she? I'll go and break the news to her.
Oh, I thought she followed us.
She's probably still in the library. She was absolutely enthralled with that gift that Bo gave you.
I'll give you a gift, Alex? What was it?
Well, we think it's dusting powder, right? But we're not sure, and she's going to wait for Bo to get here to open it.
Well, good luck. Jessie probably opened it already. She opened everybody else's presents.
Oh, Joey, for heaven's sake, it's not true at all.
Yeah, it is, Mom.
Oh, come on. Be quiet. Even if it is, who cares? I'm sure Alex wouldn't mind.
Duane?
Duane. I know you're here.
How was your meeting in the park? Did you have an unexpected visitor?
You really enjoy inflicting pain and misery, don't you?
Oh, your misery can end with a simple payment of $25,000.
And how long will that last? A day, a week, and then how much more will you want? 50,000?
Isn't like you can't afford it. I mean, your husband has more money than he knows what to do with.
But it's Ace's money, Duane, not mine.
Well, he seems willing enough to share it with you.
And I don't feel like sharing it with you.
Well, then I'd say you're facing a mighty big problem.
No. I don't have any more problems. And you've threatened me for the last time. You're not in charge any longer, Duane. I am.